Stop. Can you sit down? Go sit. Sit down. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I did not have a video last week. I was actually traveling and visiting family and just wanted to prioritize that time with them and then the time for me to get home and get back into my routine and recoup from the trip. So apologies for that. But I'm back this week and today I wanted to talk about creating your own luck because I know last week, this would have been perfect timing for last Friday, but last week was St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. I know I'm not even wearing green in this video, but you know, I'm a little Irish, so that obviously gets me out of wearing green. But anyway, I think we can all relate to seeing someone or looking at, influencers or even celebrities and just saying, oh man, they're just so lucky. They're so lucky. They made their big break and they did it and just had luck behind them. Or even just people in your day-to-day life. You see your coworker getting a promotion, you're like, oh man, she's so lucky. Or you have a friend who's starting a business and you're like, oh my God, he's so lucky. It just took off. I wish I could do something like that. And we tend to always chalk up these good things in people's lives and even in our own life as just dumb luck. And I think we get stuck on this idea that the world only has so much luck to hand out that it's delved out to just a certain amount of people, and once that luck runs out in the world, that's it. No more for the rest of us. So today I wanted to talk about how to be lucky and how that just really boils down to creating your own luck. But you're probably sitting there like, how do I do that? You probably are sitting there wondering, how do I do that? Because you clicked on this video. So the first way to create your own luck is by, of course, my favorite thing, planning. If you want that job, you gotta do the research on the company, on the job, on the field that it's in. You have to submit your application, you have to do the cover letter, you have to do all of this work to just get noticed. And that is my first point, is that you have to do your own work. Do your work and the universe will do the rest for you. A lot of what people think is luck is actually just perseverance and not letting yourself stay down when you get knocked down. Like, for example, if you are applying for jobs and you get rejection email after rejection email after rejection email, I've been there, I know a lot of people have been there, but you don't stop. And you just keep trying, you keep persevering, you keep applying, and eventually you land that job and people go, man, I would love that job. You're so lucky. Not seeing all of this work that you've put in to make sure that you are lucky. And the flip side of that is having trust. Trust that the universe will open those doors for you and lead you to where you need to be. So knowing that it doesn't matter how many rejection emails I'm gonna get, I will eventually apply for the right job at the right time and I will get it. And trusting that that is going to happen. And that's the thing I think people get most stuck on. And we think that if we don't get exactly what we want, then we deem ourselves unlucky. We say that it's just not in our cards and we get down on ourselves and stop trying completely. But a roadblock isn't a dead end. A roadblock doesn't mean that you can't achieve your goals. So much of life is about pivoting, because when one door closes, a window's not going to open unless you go looking for it. So it's these two sides of luck that merge together, and this is how you create your own luck. You do everything in your power so that when luck strikes, you're ready and open and willing to take the leap that's presented to you because you know you're ready. You've done the work. You've done your work. My dog is chewing on me. Stop. Can you sit down? Go sit. Sit down. I forgot what I was saying. But you have to do the work. You have to put in the time and pay your dues, if you will. Like if you want to be in a relationship really badly, but you have unresolved issues from your past that you just don't want to deal with and you'd rather pretend aren't there, then it's going to be tough to notice when an opportunity for love presents itself to you because you'll still be caught up in all of this past trauma and the unresolved issues going on that you won't be ready for when love does come your way and presents itself. So you've got to do the work. Trust that the opportunity is going to come. It'll come down the road at some point, maybe not even down the road, but it'll come, but you won't be able to recognize it unless you've done the work on the back end and you're ready for it and you are open and willing to see and receive it. Similarly, if you want to start a business, we all know that it's not going to happen overnight. I feel like that's something that we as a collective have accepted, but I don't think we really think through how much work goes into getting lucky with a business that succeeds. You have to put in the time, you got to do your research, you have to create a business plan, do market research on your clientele or your customers, and then you have to feel settled with where you are, knowing that you have done everything in your power to be ready and to be prepared so that when a new opportunity strikes, you are ready to take it on. And you know you can do it because you've done all of the work. You're ready, you're prepped and ready to go. You're ready for that luck to strike. The key to noticing luck in our lives or an opportunity is to be open to it and open to whatever form it comes in. If you hyper focus on one opportunity, you may miss out on all of the others that are passing by you. To be lucky means to have an open mind, knowing that, hey, I want to start a business. This is my ideal clientele. This is where I want to start. But if you're looking over here too and you see some people walking this way, you got to be ready to pivot. You got to be ready to shift your whole game plan, knowing that you do have a game plan and you're still ready to go, but it's a little bit different than what you thought. That doesn't make it bad. It doesn't make it worse than what you wanted. It's just different. It's still an opportunity though. It's still an opportunity to put your name on the map if you're starting a business or starting an Instagram. Take every opportunity that presents itself. But if you're so hyper-focused in one area that you won't even notice the new opportunities coming your way, think of how much you might be missing out on. So what's the key to being lucky? Do your work. Do all of that upfront work to prepare yourself and to become the best version of yourself in whatever situation where you're trying to get lucky, whether that's opening a business, opening an Instagram or YouTube channel, getting a promotion at work, being part of a relationship. Do all of that upfront work to become the best version of yourself and the best prepared version of yourself. So you can trust in yourself that you know you've done everything you can to make this opportunity happen. And then the second part is just to keep an eye out for whatever the universe throws your way. Look for those open windows and make sure you're ready to take the leap through them. So that's where I'm going to leave this video. Like and subscribe if this one resonated with you. Leave a comment below of an area where you would like to get lucky or an area where you've been lucky and you feel like you did create your own luck. I'd love to read those stories. And as always, take time for yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and I will see you all next week.